So you probably already read the excerpts, seen the interviews about Mary Trump in her book. Um, I'm not in the book, not because she doesn't think I did anything wrong or that she likes me. She just knew that putting me in the book would take away from her narrative in her campaign against President Trump. The first lie in the book is that Donald Trump got all his money from his dad. Everyone knows in the Trump family I'm the reason Donald Trump became a billionaire. It goes all the way back to my childhood because I had a tremendous amount of allergies, still do. Just found out last month that I'm probably allergic to denim. That's why you never see me in blue jeans. But back then, I was allergic to everything: dogs, cats, trees, grass, milk, barley, grapes. I was pretty much the boy in the bubble. But I was allergic to the plastic, so I got kicked out of the bubble. And so when I got kicked out, I went down to Fifth Avenue and I called Trump and I said, I need a ride home. And he's like, well, I thought you were in the bubble. I'm like, well, they kicked me out. He's like, when did they kick you out? I'm like, they just did it about an hour ago. So he was like, okay, hold on, I'm coming to get you. Next thing you know, 2 limos show up, screeching and everything. It's Trump, it's Roy Cohn. They're like, come with us. So I'm like, okay. So I walk back up there and they bust through the conference doors and they're with the CEO of Bubble Incorporated. And they're like, you kicked him out of the bubble? And the CEO's like, well, he's allergic to the plastic. We couldn't use him. Like, Trump goes, that was an illegal eviction. You didn't give him 30 days and you kicked him out of his home, the bubble? And the CEO's like, well, he was allergic. We didn't want to get him sick. He's like, you still kicked him out of the bubble. And then Roy Cohn jumped in and said, you discriminated against him because of his allergies. We're filing a lawsuit right now. And so he called his secretary and said, go down to the courthouse and file a lawsuit against Bubble Incorporated for illegal eviction and discrimination. And then the CEO was like, whoa, wait. Maybe we can make a deal here. And so Roy Cohn was like, okay, now never mind. Just come over here and bring some legal documents. So she came over and they pretty much dictated a deal. We got $1 billion settlement. I'm not sure how much it was after Roy Cohn's fees. And we also got 50% of interest in Bubble Inc., which became some other company, which when you see the boy in the bubble, yeah, we get 50% of that. And you know, the NBA, they use the term $1 billion bubble because that's how much it is for them to do their playoffs in their regular season. We trademark that, so every time someone says that, outside of me, Roy Cohn, and Trump, we get a cut there too. So that's how Donald Trump made his money. And Fred was proud because, you know, the more money, the better. So that's why Fred was always speaking highly of Trump and saying Trump is this and that because he knew he had $1 billion in his pocket. And so Mary Trump's lie that he got all his money from his dad, I think that, I don't even know where that comes from because I want to say it might maybe grief, jealousy, but it's just not true. And I think she did not put me in the book so this story wouldn't come out, not realizing that I could read the book, and once I read the book, you know I was not going to stand for it, and neither was Trump. So now you know the truth, and so when you read the book, you can take the other allegations with a grain of skepticism.